Hi everybody and welcome to this week's video. I'm doing something a little bit different today. I'm going to take you with me today, but I am going to show you through all of the things that I love. So here are a few of my favourite things. So first job on my day is to go and check on the young ones. Now we do this first thing in the morning because obviously we need to know that they're okay after their night in the field. And it's a bit chilly at this time of year now in the mornings, so I'm wearing my first favourite thing. This is the Weatherbeeta Kyla coat. I don't know how much, let me just flip the, I don't know how much you can see, but this is my favourite coat I've ever owned. I'll just prop my camera, or maybe not. I was about to prop it on the fence, but there's a water trough there. How about here? So, this is the best coat I've ever owned. It's got really nice loose sleeves. It's got a massive collar for when it's really raining. It's got a big hood. Let me undo the hood. There's the end of it. It's got like a concealed hood, so well concealed. There it is. Oh dear. Not good at this sales business, am I? So this coat is also not expensive, which is great. I have been given this coat, but had I not been given it, I would have purchased it. So it has a very big hood. It has enormous pockets that you can fit all sorts of stuff in. Pocket here, pocket here, so you can put your sunglasses in it. Forgotten they were in there. It's also, this is great, so it's got a bit inside. Oh, just another pocket there. So it's got a part inside where you can do the backup if you want it to be more fitted, and then also it's got a part of the back with magnets that glues it back together again, and then when you ride a horse it splits so that it keeps your legs dry. So this is coat number one. Now I need to go and item number one. Now I need to go and check those young horses in my coat. Here she is, the ever requested Inde babes. Oh, you good girl in your fly mask. Yes, hello Zolo. He always wants to be in the video. And then old girl Nanette, looking pretty healthy. Don't eat my coat please, Zolo. So Inde is quite big now. She's about this big. She is over a year old now. Right now, if she was a racehorse, they'd be starting to lie rider and stuff. Rubbish, not doing that. Absolutely not. You will be just doing some field growing, and then we'll ride you when you're 3 years old, I'd say. But she's really good. She has a lovely time. Lives in the field, pretty much. That's all she does. And she's really, really laid back. She has her friends, Orla. This is Orla. And Zolo. Zolo would wear them fly masks, but he just rips them off. And when I say rips them off, I mean destroys them. But Inde, what have you got on your face? You got some cream? Some fly cream, I think, on her face. But yeah, so that's Inde. Little Inde update. You're a good girl. Everybody always asks me this. I wear a size 8 clothing, and this is an extra small coat. There is a full sizing guide on the PetNPony website, and I will attach the link below. Quite enjoying this, talking about my favourite things. I love sharing with you guys what I find is good and useful and actually works, because there's so much like false promotion, I think, and everything I talk about today, I 100% vouch for, believe in, and actually have purchased myself before working with the companies. So there is also another reason why I'm telling you all of this today, because I've got a very exciting announcement at the end of this video, and I can't wait to tell you all because, well, it's a big deal. And you might just be able to get your hands on all of this stuff that I'm going to talk about today. Some of it. Maybe I won't talk about all of it. No, you'll be able to get hold of some of the items that I'm going to talk about today. Next on my list of favourite things, the Equitex saddle pads. So this is the GP jump shape, and as you can see, they are well used. They are remarkable technology, these things. So you notice how all of the hair is facing in the same direction. So like here, look, they get dirty because obviously it's a saddle pad and I ride every single horse in them. But this is the thing, so they cause no pulling. So there's absolutely no pulling. They have this lovely foam, but I don't know if you've ever seen like a memory foam. It would squash and stay squashed, whereas this is like, it's like reactive with the horse, so it responds as the horse moves. So this is what I ride in every single day. So we have a half pad variety. So as you can see, this is like basically like the thicker part. So you can see it's thick at the top and then thinner at the bottom of this whole pad, but then the half pad is essentially just that part. But there's no seams, there's no rubbing, there's no slipping, and there's no straps. You see, none of them have got any straps. This is the dressage, this is the emerald. They come in all different colours. They are truly amazing. They are just a lovely high quality pad. The quality and the durability and the functionality of them is like second to none. I literally can't tell you how much they have changed the way I feel on all of the horses I ride. So for example, I've got a horse in that's really super sensitive. I know for a fact that when I put one of these saddle pads under that saddle, I am doing the best I can be doing with that part of that horse. So the way I work is I have to train every single step of each horse, and every little thing with each horse needs to be perfect. So making sure that my saddle pad under my saddle is the best it can be is really good. I will show you one of these on a horse in a moment, so I can actually show you like the clearance over the shoulder and the kind of stability that it gives the saddle. So you can see how grippy they are. If I try and look, I'm pulling one of the other, they all get stuck together, look, because they're so grippy, and they've got this little bit of silicone on them. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's kind of, that sticks to the saddle, and then this sticks to the horse, and so then you just don't roll about anymore. And Obi, couldn't pick up my saddle. I always struggled with Obi's saddle rolling about. He's like riding a polar bear, isn't he? So to be able to have a saddle pad that just stops that happening, but without like that jelly, you know those jelly pads you put under their saddle? I used to ride him in one of those, and I took it off once, and it literally pulled all of his hair out, and I thought, God, that must be horrible, like rubber on his coat, pulling his hair to keep the saddle still. Well, that's a no from me. So here it is with my matching stirrups, and the thing, her mane's on the wrong side here, but you can see how like there is absolutely no pressure. Now this isn't going to fix a saddle that doesn't fit, right? But what it will do is, if your horse is changing shape, so young horses for example, when they fluctuate a little bit, this will essentially fill in the gaps. So it means that you then, for me, I get like a real level of comfort knowing that this saddle pad is going to support the horse when the body shape fluctuates, which it does do, because of course they're changing shape all year round. So for a horse like Mo, who is incredibly sensitive, this is invaluable because it doesn't rub, it doesn't slip, it gives this cushioning, it looks beautiful, and in general it's, like I said, peace of mind. this is the next thing that I want to talk about. It's got a bit of apple on it, but this is the horsemanship saddlery bridle. And as you can see, it's really shaped on their head. This one actually is missing the throat lash because they didn't have one in stock, but everything about this bridle is designed for the horse's head. I will show you a picture of it on a horse's head, and this is the bridle that I've been riding Rue in. So Rue is the little problem horse, the little coloured one that I was talking about last week, and he previously was like chomping on the bit and really unhappy in his mouth. We had Selena from Horse Bit Fit come out, and she did like a bitting consultancy with him, and this was what we came out with. So it's the horsemanship satin bridle and the HP lip relief shaped snaffle with the barrel in the middle. That is a piece of apple on it because we just went apple scrumping. But I will show you this bridle on him and some of the footage of me on him, a picture of maybe, I can't remember what I've got. I didn't have anybody to video while I just rode him now, but the shaping on his head is very, very, very good. And yeah, I highly recommend this bridle. If you're looking for a, you know, simple Cavesson bridle, this would be the one I would go for. I'm actually now riding Zora in the headpiece, so it comes all in different parts. You can just order the headpiece, the noseband, the cheek pieces, all of it separately. And so I have a headpiece for Zora's bridle because all of the rest of her bridle was good, but the headpiece wasn't, and the difference is amazing. They feel so loose, and when you get the bridle right, it can make a huge, huge difference. So that is my bridle recommendation for today. Ralph likes to come and sit with the baby. Oh, you're giving Kenco kisses. Hello, Kenco. Good little indies. Oh, you want to sniff her? You want to sniff her? So funny. I don't have anything to recommend right now. I just wanted to come and sit with Indy. Here we go. So, I've got one horse left to groundwork, and I'm going to show you this halter when I put it on. But I've just walked out of the tack room. I don't even know if I've got a big ridge on my forehead from my hat. And I want to talk about these. So, these are my back on track travelling wraps. Now, as you can see, they come in half. Oh no. Oh. As you can see, they come apart. So this is the outer, and these are the inner, and they're like really cushiony. And this is what I travel everything in. We really like them because they are not like, they don't make their legs hot. They're really good and breathable, and they aren't like traveling boots. They don't got the legs, they don't make them walk funny, but they're really protective. And they also have ceramic technology in them, so they help like aid circulation and healing. So obviously before and after jumping or competing or whatever, traveling in general, then they are actually doing a good job at the same time as doing a good protective job. So yeah, I really like these. We'll put the link for all of these sort of things down below. So this is the beautiful Sammy. She's a good little model, isn't she? So this is the double diamond rope halter from Total Horsemanship. Now this is the warm blood size, so that is why it's quite big. But so it has that written on it, but you'll see as well I've got a rope with no clip. This is really important, so when you shake the rope you can see there's nothing going to be banging her on the chin, which obviously is horrid. So this is a 10-foot rope. 10 or 12 foot is pretty good. It's got a little leather tassel and it's got some weight to it. You see it hangs itself. So this is my favourite halter. Sammy, you couldn't have done better at this. You're a great little model. Yeah, you do tie it in a specific way, which I can show you over on my Patreon page. But this is the rope halter that I recommend for all of the groundwork. Hey? Should we go and do a little bit of groundwork? Oh, she's new here, and this is day one, so need to do some practicing and maybe some concentrating. Right, so there we have it. The day ran away with me a little, and I haven't finished talking about all of my favourite things, so I'm going to re-adjourn this video tomorrow. So let's see if I can remember to do this in the morning. I remembered! It is now Saturday, and I'm going to do a little bit more talking about my favourite things. I'm going to the yard, and I've got some to ride, and yeah, I've still got to reveal my exciting announcement to you all. I can't wait. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, big deal. So yeah, let's go. So, this is my next recommendation. So these are the Premier Performance supplements that we use. As you can see, they have them written on them, which horse is which, and there's quite a variety. You've got Boots, Mo, like Tilly, Obi and Zora on the calming powder, and I can't recommend these supplements highly enough. They have a science in them that helps them become more effective for each horse that is on them. So sometimes you'll find with supplements that you'll think, oh, I'm feeding this supplement and it's not really working. These guys have developed a formula that involves something called nitric oxide, which helps the brain increase like productivity basically, and it helps blood flow, and then it means that then the herbal ingredients in the supplements are able to be transported around the body. They're packed full of amino acids, so the various amino acids that are needed for the jobs that these supplements are doing. So the gastro supplement, the amino acids are directed at gut health and gut repair and tissue repair. So if you get what I mean, they kind of, the science really works in them, and I think that is for me what is really important. My parents are both scientists, and I've always needed scientific backup to tell me that something is working. These guys are part of my exciting announcement. I've talked about these supplements before, and I will talk about them again. I am sponsored by them now, but I wasn't, and I have been purchasing their supplements for years, and I can't recommend them highly enough. The calming powder has been game-changing for a horse like Obi. Although he looks calm and quiet, he can actually be very anxious and hot-blooded, and this just really helps keep him feeling confident. So for me, that's great, because I don't want a supplement that's going to dumb him down or slow him down, because he's not a quick-moving horse. I want a supplement that is going to help enhance his abilities, in the sense of, you know, really helping him feel confident in his mind, so that then his abilities can shine through. It doesn't enhance his way of trotting, you know what I mean. So yeah, that is where we are. I mean, the Moody Mare has been a game changer for Mo. I'm going to go and keep walking, actually. I need to get some tack out. The Moody Mare has been so, like, changing for Mo, in that she previously her seasons were all over the place, and having since been on the Moody Mare, she is now much more level. Her seasons are not like horrible. They used to be wild and very unpleasant for her, and now they just aren't. The lights off in here. So yes, right, I'm going to go and get that bridle out, actually, the one for Roo, and I will show you it on his head. This is good timing. This has worked well. Roo here doing a little bit of modelling. So here we have the horsemanship bridle. So you can see, look how much space he has around his lovely ears, and he's really sensitive with his ears. You see he didn't particularly like that. A really big brow band, so this isn't being pulled forward. You see it's got a lot of space, and then the nose band sits nicely around the jawbone. You've only got, it's a single crown headpiece, so there's no throat lash coming out from underneath. So normally on these bridles, and as I said, the throat lash wasn't in stock, the throat lash would attach here and go underneath, so then it's never in the way. These aren't the cheek pieces from the bridle, these are my own. But you can just see how much the bridle is shaped for him, as in for his head. That's the thing, right? We put bridles on horses that we like the look of, but they're not really designed for that horse's head. Whereas this bridle is designed 100% to fit a horse's head. I've just got to get my halter out the car, babes. Can you just stand there without trying to eat someone else's car? Good boy. Baby horses, they're a bit inquisitive, aren't they? Right, so got the halter on. Good boy, Roo. So we're just going to go and do some groundwork. But I am going to finish this video with this announcement. And this is the announcement that maybe you'll have skipped to, I don't know, or you've just arrived at having watched this whole video. I have a huge giveaway. So if you don't already, then you'll know that I am nearly at 20,000 subscribers over on here. And I'm so in awe of that. I never set out on YouTube to be, you know, have a lot of subscribers. I just wanted to help people, and I feel like I'm achieving that, and it's amazing. So to say thank you for all of you wonderful lot who subscribe. When I hit 20,000 subscribers, so if you don't already, hit subscribe now because you'll speed the process up. I am, oh, you going in the hedge? I am running a giveaway with all of my wonderful sponsors. So in that giveaway, you will receive one saddle pad worth £200, a bundle of £200 worth of Premier Performance supplements, half a pallet of High Fibre Haylage from amazing old Manor Farm, which is the best quality forage you can get around. I should have spoken about their hay actually. That is one of my favourite things because it's the best quality hay and you can't beat proper forage. That's #1 on the list really when it comes to feeding horses. So they're supplying us with a half a pallet of haylage to be given away, to be posted only in the UK, that one. There will be a very important coat in there from PetNPony, the beautiful Weatherbeeta Kyla coat. That is going to be in the giveaway in any colour and any size. Same with the saddle pad actually, it's any colour and any style from their range. What else have we got? We've got a beautiful print from Holly Outtridge from our shoot with little Inde. I think it'll be Inde with the lavender, which is the most beautiful picture, and I will have published that picture in here so you guys can see it. So that will be a big print. I can't remember the dimensions off the top of my head. And then also a little goodie bag full of Hackett Equine merchandise, and that is, nobody else has got that. Unless you work for me, nobody else is wearing the Hackett Equine clothing yet, so that will be part of the giveaway. I am so thankful to my sponsors for joining up with me on this. They have been so generous and I want to give something back to them. Now, viewership is very important to me, so if every single one of you, and I mean it, you that's watching this, would go and follow the rules over on my Instagram, then we can help them build their platforms and help them do better with their businesses. And this is why we do what we do. We help each other. They've helped me by giving me this amazing prize, and I'm helping them by encouraging you to go and support them as a business. All of these are small businesses. They're not big conglomerate, you know, multinational companies. They are small people making their way in the world, and your support really means something to them. So you've got to subscribe to this channel, you've got to like all of those pages that I have described, and all of these instructions will be in the description below, and then you've got to tag a few friends on the original post and give it a share. I hope that is clear, and if it isn't, then the instructions will be below. What are you doing, silly sausage, playing with that rope? All of the description and instructions will be below in the description, and I just want to say good luck. The closing date is the 9th of October, and at midnight, it's a Friday I think, and the prize will be drawn. If you are not in the UK, part of the prizes, almost all of them, will be still available to you. If you live in Australia and New Zealand, the Premier Performance products won't be able to get to you because of your import laws. So yes, if you're in the UK, then definitely enter because you will be eligible for every single prize. I am so excited, and I can't wait to help all of these amazing sponsors that I work with to build their platforms, and to help you guys to say thank you for being here to support me. So on that note, I'm gonna go. I do hope you've enjoyed this video and liked seeing all of the things that I like, and yeah, I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye for now.